We had so many good times together. I'm gonna miss you so much. This is the end. Let me bring you back to the beginning, how I started my day. That was how I started my morning, at a gas station with a vacuum cleaner in my hand, trying to suck out the dust inside the lens of my Canon G7X. Now, I don't own a vacuum cleaner, so I thought if I go to a gas station, I can just put in a few quarters and I'd be able to clean out all the dust inside my lens, because I had seen other people that had done it online. Unfortunately, this did not work. So I have to go to plan B. However, before I do that, I want to show you how you remove the protective cover first and then get inside the lens. So the first thing you have to do is turn the camera on. All right, and once you get it like this, you're going to go into the bottom and you're going to take out the battery. All right. So now your camera is open like this. So what I do is you take the top and you just kind of wiggle it off. You just turn it like this and it just pops out. These little pieces right here were all on the front end and I basically just took them off. I don't recommend you move them. I recommend you actually hold them in place. But if you're like me and you want to put something else on the front, you can do that. Alright guys, now that you took off the front end, which is necessary, taking off these pieces is optional. We're going to now get inside the lens. So in order to do that, we have to drill. You could try the vacuum method, which I did. I went to 2 gas stations this morning. Obviously it didn't work, but I would recommend that you drill into the side. However, there's a right and a wrong way to do it. So we're going to go ahead and do it the right way. So I started out doing it the right way by hand and just using a drill in my hand like this. However, I realized this was going to take forever, and since I had a power drill with me, I decided to use that. This was the start of the downfall. At first I didn't do too bad of a job. I drilled right into the outer shell and into the lens. And I made sure to drill a hole on both sides because I wanted to get a Q-tip in there so I could get the dust off on both sides of my lens. After I had 2 big holes, I still couldn't get the Q-tip into the glass part of the lens. And I think it's because I drilled too low. And so I decided to drill even more and take a bigger drill. During this process, I always put the battery in the camera to try to test it out, to make sure the lens would go in and out. And it seemed fine up until the point where I had 2 big holes in the lens. And then it gave me this message. At this point I figured the camera was already damaged, I might as well go all in. And I started drilling in, and as I did, I shattered the small lens inside into pieces. On all the other YouTube channels I watch, it never finished like this. Alright guys, even though this camera is going to go to the camera graveyard and rest in peace, I want to end this video on a high note. So I want to say that I'm still going to go for my continue the 30-day challenge. I'm still going to finish it no matter what. In life, stuff like this happens. You have to experiment. You have to take risks. You got to go for it. And if you're serious about your work, sometimes you got to cut holes in your camera to try to get out the dust. All right, you got to do whatever it takes. So even though this happened, I'm not going to let it get me down. I'm going to keep going. Hope you found this video kind of funny or inspirational, or you taught you a lesson at the very least of what not to do. And if you did want to see more videos about photography, please subscribe right here. Also, you can check out more videos down here, and I have my free gear guide that's coming out very shortly right here. All right, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.